Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jasmine, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. I just wanted to pop on here. I'm currently editing the vlog that you're about to watch, but this is me from the future just coming in to give you a little bit of context and notes before we hop into the vlog. So number one, this video was recorded a little while back, so that's just one thing to keep in mind. But I did not introduce what was going on or like what the vlog was even about. So I, in this video, am about halfway through my pregnancy with my twins. And this particular day was just a day that I had taken off from work and I had a couple of doctor's appointments to attend. So that's really what is going on that day. I do explain some of the details of why I got so many doctor's appointments, what I'm doing at all of these appointments, and just comparing the differences of like a twin pregnancy versus having one, because I do have two other children that I had before I had my twin. I also noticed listening and watching back that at this point I was like already out of breath. And so when I am speaking, if it looks like I'm like struggling to breathe, I was, okay? Okay, so that should catch you guys up on what is exactly going on here. If you have not seen, I do have a first trimester video that is already posted to my channel that you can go back and watch if you're interested how the first trimester was leading up to this point. Last thing I want you to do, especially for my new ones, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. I am here for all of the Black girls, the Black moms, the twin moms, everybody, the girls in their 30s. Like, if any of that fits you, then this is the channel for you. And I would love to have you be a part of this community. And with that, we're going to get right into the vlog. I'll catch you on the next one. So I have a doctor's appointment today. This is my 22-week doctor's appointment, 22 weeks for twins. They're doing like a scan of each baby's heart. So I'm gonna be doing that today. I don't have work, but I still have to get up early because my appointment's at 9 a.m. I'm limited to protein and fat. I can't have like any carbs, sugar, or caffeine, no caffeine. So I'm trying to get ready now. It's about to be a real chill, like sweatpants and shirt kind of day. I would normally wear like a dress. Like, dresses are quick and easy right now, but when you go to the doctor and you're getting like ultrasounds, you gotta lift the whole dress up, and it's like, it sounds like a good idea, but I've done it before and it's not a good idea. So I don't do it. Anyway, I'm about to wash my little face, put on my clothes, and then hop in. No, I need to make myself breakfast because this appointment is probably going to be like 2 hours long. And then I have a appointment in the afternoon for like my regular OB appointment, because the one in the morning is the high risk doctor, and then in the afternoon is the OB appointment. So lots of doctor's appointments. If you have twins, there are lots of doctor's appointments. You're seeing lots of people, and don't let something else be wrong or you need to get something checked out, because then they're going to tell you to go somewhere else. But I'm getting the care that I need, so that's all that's important. So yeah. To say that eggs are trash. Like, I'll eat me a nice little egg sandwich. I'll eat me some eggs with cheese. But eggs as themselves are trash. They need some help. we have our things we need some help with. Eggs need help because I don't like it. So I just pulled up to the doctor, and I'm so upset because the parking here, like, I don't know. The first couple times I came here, I never had issues, but it's ghetto today. Like, I have to hike to get to the front door. And I'm too big for this. I'm not that big, but yeah. Anyway. So the good news is that both of my appointments, like I have 2 appointments today. I think I already said that. But they're both in the same building, like on the same floor, which is why when I found out about the second one, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just take off today because this doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna just be chilling in the general vicinity earlier or all day. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, walking into the first one now. And then I'll have some time to eat some lunch because those eggs were trash. They were so bad. And I could have probably put like some seasoning on them to make it better, but eggs still are not good. And y'all can fight me, I don't care. They're not good. So yeah, can't wait to eat lunch. I'll check in later. Yeah. So I've done my first appointment. I did eat lunch. And now I need to drop my ring off to get inspection and then head to my next doctor's appointment. And somehow the time has escaped me and I only have an hour to do all this. And I'm not far, but I'm not super close. So I figured I would come back and explain my doctor's appointment a little bit better because I feel like I kind of mentioned it earlier, but not too much. But anyway, so I'm 22 weeks today. I would say, I don't want to say a normal pregnancy, but in my other pregnancies with just one kid, you have like your every 4 weeks appointments. At like 20 weeks, of course, that's your anatomy scan. And then as you get into the 3rd trimester, it turns to every 2 weeks. And then after 36 weeks, I think, then it's every week. I would say the biggest difference with the twin pregnancy so far is that I have way more doctor's appointments. Like in the month of October alone, this would be like my 4th appointment because you have to see both the high risk doctor or like maternal fetal medicine, MFM. So that's like the high risk doctor who's doing scans and measurements every 4 weeks. And then you're also seeing your regular OB. So at 20 weeks, I did my anatomy scan with the high risk doctor. 22 weeks is what's called the fetal echo scan. I'll put like the full name of what that is, but basically they're just doing more detailed scans and measurements of each of the baby's hearts. So that's what I went for today. My appointment was like 2 hours, and that's been my experience going to the high risk doctor in general, like because they're like, it's just a full appointment of ultrasounds. That's really what it is. And they're doing more detailed ultrasounds than they would with just one baby. So they're just taking lots of measurements, and then think about all that, but the fact that they have to do it for 2 separate babies. So generally speaking, I've been in there, I think the first time we were there for like 3 hours, but every time after that it's been like 2. So yeah, that's what I did this morning. And then this afternoon is just a regular doctor. So if you've ever had a baby before, that's the appointment that I'm going to this afternoon. The biggest difference with that one is just that for the heart rate, she doesn't use the Doppler to check it, because there's no like good way to know that, oh, that was this baby, this heartbeat was this baby, and this heartbeat was the other baby, if you just have one Doppler. And if their heart rates are too similar, it's just hard to tell apart. So I also get an ultrasound when I go to my regular OB appointment, but that one is specifically to check each one of their heart rates. And they take some other pictures too, but the heart rate is really the reason for the ultrasound. So I just wanted to explain that, because I'm trying to just do a good job of talking about like the differences, if any, of like a singleton versus a multiple pregnancy. So that's it. I gotta get going now so I can make sure I'm on time. I don't know why as soon as I started to record, my dog decided to drink water, so enjoy the sounds. Anyway, it's way later the same day. What time is it? It's 9:30 at night. I think where I left off was, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, so I left off, right before I was about to go to the second appointment. It was really like, that was one of the moments where, if you ever seen the videos on like Instagram, like a reel, or I guess TikTok or whatever, where it's the pregnant girl and she goes to the doctor and she literally sits on the table and the doctor's like, is everything okay? She's like, yeah, you have any questions? And they're like, no. They check the heartbeat and then that's it. Like, that's literally, it was so quick. Now in total, I did end up being there for an hour, but I'm taking my vitamins. I was only there for an hour because I had like the meeting, like the appointment with the doctor, but then I also had to get another ultrasound because they needed to check the heartbeat on the ultrasound. I think I was talking about this earlier, as opposed to trying to do it with the Doppler and like guess. So I had to wait for the ultrasound tech to become available because they were seeing another patient when I was ready. So that was a little bit of a wait. And then I made the rest of my appointments literally until my due date. So I have one in a month. And then after that month mark, then every 2 weeks. And then every 1 week, whatever. I explained this earlier, but I literally got like a packet. She printed out all of my appointments. I got a packet of my appointments. It was probably like 4 or 5 pages worth of appointments. And that's partially because I have to get an ultrasound and a regular visit scheduled like in the same day every time I go. So it just, on paper, it just looks like twice the amount of appointments, but it's really not. So I'm taking my vitamins right now. I need a spoon. This is my prenatal that I take. It's a liquid vitamin because I had really bad nausea. Well, I had bad nausea in this pregnancy, but I started taking these in my previous pregnancy. and nothing was working. The gummies weren't working. The pills definitely weren't working with nausea. Look how thick it is. It's thick like me. So I was like, I need to find something because I need to try to take some type of vitamins. So that is how I stumbled upon these. It's like orange vanilla flavor. It's a very strong flavor though. Very strong, but it's not bad. You can mix it with juice, orange juice, put in a smoothie if you want. I just, as you saw, I just take it straight. And then the only other thing I take right now is just extra folic acid. This has folate in it, and from what I can tell, folate and folic acid, and please, nobody quote me on this, but I have read that folate and folic acid are a little bit different. They're not exactly the same. Not to mention, I'm having twins. So, what you get through the prenatal, it's probably not enough for both babies. So I'm just personally choosing, this is a personal choice, I'm personally choosing to take extra folic acid. So I'm taking 2 folic acid tablets. I'm not a good pill taker at all, even though those were so small. But yeah, I'm going to end things here. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you back soon, and I'll TTYL. Bye.